What's up, everybody? Welcome back, and today we're back in the garage. We are going to be changing out the emblems on my 2019 Ford F150. These are emblems that I took apart and painted and did all the color matching myself, and they actually turned out pretty good. Here's my stock emblems right here. These are some of the last pieces on the color matching process that I've been doing since I got this truck, and it's been about a year in the works. So the grill used to be chrome. I found a Lariat sport grill in Oxford white, so I got that. The front bumper was originally chrome. Took it in, had it powder coated, and I couldn't be happier with it. And then it's starting to rain. The bumper caps, also found those on Facebook Marketplace. So and the emblems with a white Lariat. So that's what is on the agenda today. Let me go ahead and show you. This is going to be the tailgate emblem right here. Took them all apart, painted them, and came out way better than what I expected. So, but these were all done with what you see right here. Plastic adhesion promoter for the primer. Here is the white dupli-color Oxford white. The black is the universal black. And this stuff right here, that made it look awesome. This stuff right here, if you're wanting to do a clear coat, I would suggest that you get this. It's not a normal clear coat like what you would buy from Rust-Oleum. Their little clear coat is trash. I'm sorry. It's total crap. It is nothing compared to this stuff right here. This is the closest that you're going to get to a professional clear coat, mainly because there's an activator with it, okay? So you pop that little can right there, bust inside here, you shake it real good, and the clear coat, I mean, it speaks for itself. I've never seen another spray can clear coat go on like this did. So, but anyways, I'm excited to get these things on. So let's go ahead and start disassembling the front grille. All right, what you're going to want to do first in removing the grill is you're going to want to take off this plastic trim piece right here, and you've got a bunch of little plastic clips all inside here that you got to pop off. And what I use for that is this little plastic trim kit right here. Okay, it comes with a bunch of plastic pry bars and other little tools, and this right here, I think some people use it on their headlights or something. That's just a prying tool, prying pliers, and these little guys right here. This is actually the one that I will be using to take those little plastic clips off, but you can get this thing pretty cheap online. So let me go ahead and pop all these off. You can also use a screwdriver, but I've got this, so why not use it? Okay, now that you've got your plastic clips off, all you have to do is pick this up right here, part of your air breather, and pull your plastic piece off, okay? I've already disconnected a little switch right here. That is what activates the front little doors on here. Up on top, okay, you've got 4 bolts that bolt down the top of the grill. They're 10 millimeter. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull this lower trim piece off, which can be a pain in the butt on these corners right here, especially if you have these fender flares on it, because you've got to pop these off right here, and then this just unclicks, okay? There's no screws holding this one on besides the one that holds the trim on in the back over here in your fender well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this piece off, and then all I'm going to be left with is a couple of bolts down here on the bottom of the grill, and then your grill comes right off. So let me go ahead and get this bottom piece off. All right, to first, to get access to the little clips and everything right here on this rear or this lower trim piece is a 7mm socket. You've got one little screw on each side right under the fender well. It's going to be right here, and that's going to allow you to pull this trim piece out. Now the fun part. That right there sounds horrible every time you do it. Now you've got another plastic piece down there. So there you go. All right, let me go ahead and get the other side, then we'll get that piece off. You just pull on it and it pops right off. There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take off this one down here. You got one right there, two, and we're going to change this out. Those were 8mm on the bottom. Up here on the top are 10mm. There's those. Now that you have those off, literally all you've got to do, pull it. That's it. Now, to get to your emblem, you're going to have to separate this grill into two pieces. All right, to pull this back piece off, you're going to be taking off these 4 bolts here, here, and here. 4 nuts. Okay, I've already taken off these 4 bolts right here, here, and here. But then you've also got to take off these right here. These little clips just pop out. The little push clips. You get those off, and then you come around here to the top. And I've already taken them out too. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them up here. And they're literally, the easiest way is with this right here. You just come in here, whoop, and they pop out, okay? That's where these things come in handy. So I've already got those off. And then the last thing that you've got to do is down on the bottom. Is right inside here. You've got these little clips. More. Looks like a number 8. So, my trusty 8. There we go, and that should be it. There you go. All right, that took a little bit longer. I've only done this once before, so let's try to remember all the pieces. Okay, next is right there. Just gotta take off these little, I think they're 10mm again. Let me verify. Yep, 10mm. You can almost do them by hand. All right, there you go. There's those little guys. And front emblem comes right off. All right, I've got all this cleaned up right here now, so going ahead and get this on there and see what it looks like. When you're going back with it, there's some little grooves down here at the bottom that it kind of goes in between at the bottom down here. They just fit right in there. Watch out for that. Hook pin right here to your headlights. There you go. In, in, in. Plug this up now so that way you don't forget about it. And then start putting your bolts back in. Now put your bottom two. Okay, after you've got your grill back on, we want to go ahead and put a slower trim piece on right here, and then your piece right here, and you're pretty much done. Also, on this piece, usually when you take it off, almost every single time, these little guys right here will come off with this. When that happens, pull them off. And put them back on your fender flare. Okay, whenever you go to put this thing back on, just kind of get it set here, right here, right back the same way that it came off. Now, when you go to these edges here, do not snap your fender flares back onto the piece after you get the piece on there, because you still have to put that little plastic clip back in for this piece. So, what you want to do, you want to get it right back where it was. There we go. So good. Get it all the way back in. Alright. Then you're going to have these little plastic pieces. Right there. After you put that in, then you can put your fender flare back in. And then after that, put these little guys back on. Next, put your plastic piece back in. Make sure you've connected your little switch right here and installed your 4 little bolts right here, your 10mm bolts to hold the grill. Your grill should be in place now. So all you gotta do is put this plastic piece on and you're done. All right, now, all right, everybody, here is the finished look of my front end. Everything's color matched the way I wanted it since the day I got it. So I am super stoked about what this thing's actually going to look like, you know, outside of the garage. But, okay, my old Emblem. I was going to see what everybody would think about this. I'm probably going to repaint these and have them as backups, or, you know, in case something happens to that, maybe I didn't glue everything together good. Who knows? Piece could fall off going down the road, my luck. But I'm thinking about repainting these and, like I said, have them as backup, or if I like them, I might change them back out. So the two options I'm thinking about doing is leaving the Ford black, everything else in white, okay? So that's one way, or change the Ford to white, everything else black. So that's the two options. I saw somebody did a set like that, and I kind of like the look of it, but I don't know. I think this might be cleaner with the truck. I don't know. But yeah, and the other thing I'm thinking about doing is plasti dipping these 2 bars right here and the 2 bars down there. So the only thing that would be white would be the emblem and those 2 main bars in the middle. And everything else would be kind of blacked out. So, All right, guys. Well, that wraps this up. I hope you enjoyed it, and go ahead and be looking for the video of me changing out the emblem on the tailgate. So, all right, as always, I appreciate everybody checking this out. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Y'all take care.